It felt good, especially in the context of some of the sentences that you see sometimes for DUI death and DUI bodily injury. So the 25-year sentence for Ethan was, I believe, the maximum that he could have gotten. And then the 15 years on the related drug charges was consecutive, not concurrent. And that's also something that was positive. None of this brings Ethan back. And so it's sad for everyone involved, but it feels like justice has been done.
And it sounds like there was such an outpouring of support. People were talking about what went on in the courtroom and how many people were there. Can you describe that?
Certainly. The courtroom was full originally. There was some kind of intrigue, a potential change in plea at the beginning. And so we had fewer people 2.5 hours later for the second round, but we had upwards of 100 people in the courtroom. That's no surprise. People loved Ethan. People love Patty. We've had a ton of support from our church community, from our work communities, from friends, from random people in the community during the entire process.
And I don't know how much everybody's support and words made a difference in the outcome, but I understand a lot of things were said that were just, the solicitor said it was just touching what everybody had to say. What did you say? What did other people say?
Well, I spoke, my wife spoke, and my daughter spoke. And in South Carolina, there is a Victim's Bill of Rights, and it includes the right to deliver or orally or written a victim impact statement. And so we talked about what Ethan meant to us and what loss we personally experienced. There weren't very many dries in the courtroom, and because we just spoke from the heart. It wasn't hard to talk that way about Ethan.
No.
So it wasn't hard.
And on your Facebook page, you've been keeping people updated. You had a message right after the sentencing.
Right. We had a sentence a message after the sentencing related to organ donation, and so we want everyone to realize that Ethan's final gift was a miracle for a lot of people. Ethan donated his heart. Ethan donated his 2 kidneys. Ethan donated his liver directly to recipients on the donor list. 3 of those 4 are right here in South Carolina, so that's important to realize. That's where the preference often is. And also the organs he was unable to donate to that, he was able to donate to research. So what you need to do is look on your driver's license, look for the heart with the Y in it with the circle most of the way around it, and that indicates that you have registered. If you haven't, you can go to donatelifesc.org, or you can go to sharinghopesc.org, and you can sign up to be on the donor registry. The old driver's license symbol with the Y and the heart with no circle around it is an indication of desire. It doesn't mean you're on the registry. So go and check your driver's license today.
Okay, a lot of information that people can gather and join in that cause.
DonateLifeSC.org. It's really easy. There's lots of misconceptions about organ donation that are dispelled there. It's a process that tens of thousands of people need, and you don't need your organs when you die. You can help somebody else. You can really make a difference in the lives of people who are here.
It's a beautiful thing. Talk to us, how's your family move forward from this point? Now you've got this guy sentenced. What do you do from here? How do you feel?
We don't feel a lot different today than we did before the sentencing. None of this brings Ethan back. I mean, there's always going to be that hole. He's always missing now. And so we're still sad. We've just always tried to kind of keep moving forward, to live the way Ethan would have wanted us to live, a life full of love and compassion and almost reckless giving. And that's the way he was, and that's the way we're trying to live moving forward.
It's beautiful. And advocating for organ donation,
Yep.
How proud would he be to know that something good's happening.
I'm sure he would be very proud of that. If you can't do that, go volunteer at your local Humane Society. Ethan loved the Humane Society. He was a volunteer there. There's plenty of soup kitchens. Ethan was a food pantry volunteer. There are organizations like the Spartanburg Interfaith Hospitality Network and a similar organization in Greenville that help homeless individuals. Ethan was a volunteer with those. Get out into your community, and if Ethan's story inspires you in any way, he's not here anymore. He's in heaven. Be his hands and feet in the world. Keep walking in the world for Ethan. Love like Ethan.
Beautiful. Anything that you want people to know? Anything else about Ethan, or what happens now?
We're just going to try to move forward as best as we can. Ethan knows where he is, that we love him. We appreciate all of the community support and all of the outpouring. Even after this fades and interest in these sorts of things tend to, over time, just realize that the needs that Ethan helped address with organ donation and volunteering in the community don't go away just because the story's not in the news that day. You can walk around in downtown Spartanburg and see people who have needs, who you can help, and you should make it your mission to do that as much as possible.